Greetings, I'm Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education. In your last lesson, you saw how humans age and how the choices you make can impact how you age. Now let's see how the brain and the muscles may be affected by aging. This lesson will explain how brain ages and how muscles may shrink with time. No matter the stage of life you are in, this information may come in handy to help you make better choices and prevent the ticking clock from affecting the brain and the muscles. Let's get started with Lesson 2. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. During this lesson, we will discuss how brain and muscles change during the aging process. Let's get started. What is aging? Aging refers to the many changes that occur over time, including physical, psychological, and social changes that happen over the years. With aging, some things get better while others get worse. Reaction time, for example, may slow with age, while knowledge of world events and wisdom may increase. How old you are is not the same as how old you feel. Two people may be of the same age, but differ in their mental and physical abilities. The later years of life are sometimes divided as follows: the young old, age 65 to 74, the middle old, age 75 to 84, and the oldest old, age 85 and over. Many people today enjoy good health as much as a decade longer than their parents did, not because the process of aging has been slowed or reversed, but because they are staying healthy to a more advanced age. The process of aging itself is still happening at pretty much the same rate. When you're very young, your skin cells turn over quickly, but that turnover rate begins to slow as you age, beginning as early as your 20s. Between 20 and 35 years of age, cellular aging and cellular loss occur in the organs, including the brain, skin, and muscles. The UV radiation from sunlight, harmful foods, pollution, and other toxins take their toll on your body. Over time, these toxins can lead to tissue damage, and the body falls behind in maintaining and repairing your cells, tissues, and organs. Research shows that cells have a limited ability to divide. In the laboratory environment, cells die after 20 divisions. With each division, some genetic material, pieces of DNA called telomeres, is lost. When a certain amount is lost from the ends of chromosomes, the cell dies. The more damage to your cells, the more your cells need to replicate, speeding this process along. How you age is up to 70% under your control. Only 30% depends on your genes. You can't choose your parents or choose your genes, but you can live a healthy, active life and eat a balanced diet. A steady decline in brain function is seen starting at around age 30, especially in many types of memory. Nerve cells are lost with aging as the brain shrinks in mass. The brain is considered our most vital organ, responsible for everything from involuntary life support functions like heartbeats and breathing to the essence of personality and memory. It contains more than 100 billion cells, including neurons, the specialized cells responsible for transmitting electrical impulses to and from the central nervous system. Using axons, which are like electrical wires, neurons can send signals to thousands of other cells at a rate of about 200 miles per hour. Did you know that the brain, like other muscles, gets smaller with age? You start losing brain cells between the ages of 20 and 30. With aging come physical changes in the brain, including a decrease in weight and volume. The grooves on the surface of the brain widen, while the swellings on the surface become smaller. On average, the brain loses 5 to 10% of its weight between the ages of 20 and 90. There is increasing evidence that chronic stress can actually wear away at brain performance and overall memory. Experiencing stress is a part of everyday life. However, persistent stress can be very harmful for your body. It is important to identify and try to lessen the things that are causing you stress. If you cannot entirely eliminate stress from your life, do your best to minimize it. The brain center where memories are stored is called the hippocampus. As we get older, many people lose nerve cells in their hippocampus, and their memory slows down. A healthy hippocampus is essential for the acquisition of new information. When this system is damaged, it becomes difficult or impossible to remember what happened yesterday or even a few hours or minutes ago. In addition to good physical health, other factors can help preserve thinking abilities during aging, including maintaining a challenging lifestyle, exercising regularly, maintaining positive emotions and relationships, and limiting exposure to chronic stress. The heart is the center of all the functions and processes carried out by the brain and the body. If the heart is not healthy, it will automatically affect the brain. Keeping your heart and circulatory system healthy is an important step in maintaining your brain health during aging. Often, poor blood flow can lead to poor brain function with aging. In fact, people who have reduced blood flow to the brain show faster signs of aging in the brain. When individuals follow a healthy, active life, they can improve their memory performance. Older women who did an hour or two of strength training exercises per week had improved memory performance a year later, scoring higher on tests of brain function. The improvements included better decision making and a better ability to focus their thoughts. A brain-healthy diet is one that encourages good blood flow to the brain. Like the heart, the brain needs the right balance of nutrients, including protein, fats, and carbohydrates, to function well. A brain-healthy diet is most effective when combined with physical and mental activity. You may be able to increase your chances of maintaining a healthy brain well into old age if you add the right amount of protein, healthy fats, and healthy carbohydrates to your daily diet. Multivitamin, multimineral supplements may also be beneficial supplements to the diet for maintaining a healthy aging brain. Did you know that loss of muscle causes a decrease in strength and calorie burning? This makes it easier to gain fat even when you don't eat more food. Loss of strength, rather than muscle mass, is associated with the decrease of activities of daily living and a reduction in quality of life. As you age, it takes more effort and time to walk upstairs, mow the lawn, fix a faucet, or wash the dishes. Tasks that you did without effort when you were younger can become major ordeals that leave you exhausted. The loss of aerobic capacity with aging explains why older people cannot compete effectively against younger ones in endurance events. The good news is that a regular exercise program can increase your maximum heart rate, and by exercising regularly and vigorously, you will develop stronger muscles. With aging, there can be a gradual progressive deterioration of muscle. So what happens when you lose muscle? You become more susceptible to falls and fractures. You may feel cold more often. Your metabolism slows down, and you may be less able to perform the activities of daily living. As we age, lean body mass decreases, caused in part by loss of muscle tissue. The rate and extent of muscle loss seems to be genetically determined. Muscle loss often begins in men in their 20s and in women in their 40s. Muscle weakness contributes to poor posture and reduced activity tolerance. Changes in the muscle tissue, combined with normal changes in the nervous system, reduce muscle tone and decrease muscles' ability to contract. Muscles may become rigid with age and may lose tone. The amount of daily protein that is sufficient for younger adults is not adequate for older adults. Older men and women do not process protein as efficiently as younger adults, so their bodies need more protein intake for tissue remodeling. To stimulate the protein synthesis necessary for making new muscle tissue, older adults may need larger amounts of protein every day. Because our muscles function as the engines of our bodies, muscle tissue reduction has serious repercussions in terms of health and fitness. Muscle loss leads to, among other things, bone loss and metabolic slowdown. Did you know? Muscle burns 14 calories per pound of muscle per day, or 30 calories per kilogram of muscle per day. Muscle is a major contributor to the number of calories you burn every day. During the natural loss of muscle in aging, if you continue to eat the same number of calories as you did when you were younger, you may become overweight. One way to maintain your muscle strength as you age is to do strength training and to get the protein you need every day. Strength training 2 to 3 times per week can help you keep your muscles strong as you age. Of course, you need the proper fuel to build and maintain muscle. While it may seem that most Americans get enough protein-rich foods, this is often a faulty assumption, especially as we age. Good work! You've completed another lesson in the Herbalife Nutrition Education program. In the next lesson, we'll look at all you need to know about aging and the skin. See you at the next meeting.